Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So this is Valentine's Day look number 1, and I am going to be doing 3 different looks for Valentine's Day. I really love themed looks. I don't know, it's just one of my favorite things to do is stuff for occasions or holidays or whatever it may be. The first one I decided to do, which is the one I'm wearing right now, is just more of a simple look. And I originally had planned on not putting lashes on with this. The only reason I did put lashes on with it is because mine are kind of destroyed right now. I used some lash glue that got stuck a few times, so it pulled out a few of my lashes. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you want to get my Valentine's Day look number 1, then just keep watching. And I forgot to show this part, but I am setting down my concealer with my Kokie contour palette, and I'm just blending that out with a Wet n Wild fluffy blending brush. And dipping into the shade Eden from the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, I'm just taking a fluffy tapered blending brush by Morphe and blending that into the crease. And taking the Jaclyn Hill palette and using the shade Faint, I'm just going to take that with my finger and apply that all over the lid. And just to add a little bit more pink to the eye look, I'm just going to dip into the light pink shade in my CoverFX highlighting palette and applying that with my finger. So that wraps up the eye look, and I'm just going to curl my lashes and pop on some Kokie Volume Length Mascara. So I just popped on some false lashes and decided I want a little bit more sparkle, so I decided to use my NYX Aqua Luxe liner in the shade Glam Pink, and I'm just applying that right above my lash line. And also the lashes that I used were the Ardell Mega Volume Lashes in 250. To start the face, I'm going to be using my No Problem Primer by Touch in Soul. And for foundation today, I decided to use my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and the first time that I tried this foundation, I did half of my face with the Beauty Blender and half of my face with the brush that's recommended with it, and both sides just looked so awful. I even used my Smashbox primer with it to give it a fair shot, and I don't know, it was just so drying and it just looked so bad. But I found that when I prime with my Touch in Soul primer or anything really hydrating, it actually looks really good. Now to conceal, I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. Now to set down all that concealer, I'm going to be using my CoverFX Perfect Setting Powder and just applying that with my damp beauty sponge. Now to fill in my brows, I'm going to be using the Milani Pomade in the shade Taupe. Now for contour, I'm going to be dipping back into my Kokie contour palette, taking that lightest contour shade, and I'm just using a fluffy angled brush for the contour, just so that it's a lot more subtle and not too harsh. And of course for blush, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party, and taking my Luxe 514 blush to apply it. taking this fluffy Morphe brush, I'm going to be taking my Cover FX palette and using the bottom middle shade for my highlight. So I remembered that I had a pink highlighter in this Revlon Galaxy Dream palette, and I'm just going to be applying that right on top of the highlight on my cheekbones just to add a little bit of a pink shift to go with the Valentine's theme. And for the lower lash line, I'm taking this fluffy pencil brush by Morphe, and I'm just dipping back into Eden and putting that on my lower lash line. And then also I added Kokie Volume and Length Mascara to my lower lashes. I didn't show it just because I needed to be really close to the mirror to apply it, so you couldn't really see it on camera, but yeah. Now for lips, I wanted to keep this look really flirty and fresh, so I decided to use a gloss. And I'm going to be going in with the Colourpop and ILUVSARAHIII. I'm not really sure how you pronounce her, but this is from her collab with Colourpop, and it came in a trio. And this is the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Curvii. And last but not least, I will be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and after I spray that on, I like to use my damp beauty sponge to tap it into my skin, just because it does cling to the little tiny hairs, and I just want it to sink in really nicely. So that's it for this Valentine's Day look number 1. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I will have 2 more looks coming up for Valentine's Day, so stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!